Bring it down a little bit. Nothing. I'm on live. All right. Get excited. What up, y'all? How you feel? Real quick, real quick, before I dive into this, because my camera all crooked. What? Oh, okay, yeah. Before I dive into this, man. Oh, what's up, Eli? How you feel? Get excited. To talk about attitude, you have to be somebody that has experienced times when your attitude would or could be not so positive. So with that being said, I'm going to give you some steps that I personally use on maintaining a positive attitude. What's up, bro? How you feeling? So the first time you feel like your attitude is slipping, the first time that you feel like you could possibly be getting upset, you get the shallow breathing. You feel me? You start to your heart rate starts to increase. You might tighten up a little bit. Some people respond with anger. You might feel like you want to become violent with people. Other people respond with like, a vacative type of response, meaning you want to get away from whatever is attacking your attitude at the moment. And I've experienced both. But in that moment, right? In that very first moment, when you first feel like your attitude is being tested, ask yourself, is what's being said or is what is being done valid? Meaning, if someone says something to you that is changing your attitude a bit, you got to ask yourself, is it true? The first thing you should ask yourself is it true? If someone is doing something that makes you, feel a certain type of way and your attitude is slipping, you have to, again, ask yourself, is this valid? Should this person be doing this? Is this fair for this person to be doing this? Not necessarily do I deserve this, because do I deserve this can turn into a victim mentality, and you don't want to do that. You want to be the victor, not the victim. But you always want to check and see the validity of what the action is, or what they're saying about it, or what they're saying to, attack your attitude. Why do I say that? Because maintaining your attitude doesn't happen with emotion. Having a bad attitude happens with emotion. Maintaining your attitude happens with logic. Maintaining your attitude happens with logic. So the longer you ponder on if it's valid or not, the longer you decide whether it's fair or not, the more you'll be able to understand why it's happening and be able to maintain a positive attitude, because you know that everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Now, you may feel like it's unfair, right? And in the situation where you feel like it's not valid, how do you maintain that attitude? Easily. Remember when I said everything happens for a reason? Even if something happening to you that's unfair, or someone is out of line, or they out of pocket, you then have to ask yourself, because it's not you. It's not, you're no longer the reason. You don't deserve it. It's not justified. It's not valid. Now you got to ask yourself, what is this person going through? Why does this person feel like they have to attack my attitude? What could they possibly be projecting on you? Are they already having a sucky day and you just entered into their sucky era? Are you invading into their misery right now? You feel me? Is this person already just a nasty attitude having person? Think about what they're going through, where they are at the moment in their life or in that day, and ask yourself, is it really necessary for me to spaz out on this person? Is it really worth me crashing out over this crash dummy? Is it really going to benefit me to slap them upside their head. No, it's not. It's 99% of the time it's not. Now, if you're defending yourself or something, that's something different, because we fight with those who fight with us, but we are not the aggressors. So remember, in maintaining a positive attitude, that first you got to check the validity of what's being said. Secondly, you got to check the person that's saying it or doing it. And the final thing that you want to check after it's all said and done, whether you are pissed off or not, whether you feel some type of way or not, you got to ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? What do I stand to gain from this? What lesson is in this loss? And if you can look at the lesson, if you can look at the situation and find a lesson in it, if you can look at what's going on and find something that's going to get you to the next level or keep you out of the level you was at before, then you already won, regardless of what happened. I don't care if your whole house burned down, if your apartment burned down and you had to go back to Philly. I don't care if you just opened a personal and business account and they closed both of them the next day. I don't care if you moved into an apartment and a month later you find out that the person that rented you the apartment don't even work for the people that own the apartment. If you can find a lesson in what happened to you, if you can learn from it and take it to the next level, or if it's going to keep you out of the level you was at before, then you already won. And that is how you maintain a positive attitude, because there is a silver lining in every cloud. You understand me? There is sunshine after every storm. Get excited. There is always a reason for the rain. Nobody or no thing can grow without rain. No flower, no tree, no grass, no berries, no tomatoes, no green peppers, whatever you growing in your backyard cannot grow without water. And sometimes that water may come in the form of something that seems bad momentarily. You might have to go live with your mom for a little bit. You understand me? You might have to look like a fool in front of everybody that you know and love. You might have to read a couple books a second, third, fourth time. You understand me? But at the end of the day, again, if you can get a lesson out of it and you can take it to the next level, if it can keep you out of the level you were at before, then you already won, bro. So real quick, just before I get started with my day, I wanted to come tell y'all how to maintain a positive attitude, man. Remember this is the last thing I'm gonna say before I go. Life is 99% attitude and 1% skill. I'm Merch Life J, motivational, inspirational speaker for parentpreneurs across the globe, and I'll see y'all later.